Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at. Welcome back to another HDSIMS stream. Today we are in San Francisco, California, doing a real-world flight that I saw earlier today out of San Francisco United Airlines to Denver, which is both hub of San Francisco in the 757-200 in this particular livery. So this is why we're doing with the Rolls-Royce engine, and that's exactly what we're doing. So we always fly the other livery, but this is the livery that they use. Welcome aboard, yo. What's up, Super Mustang? Be watching the background. Cool, appreciate you. So here we are. One of my favorite plane to fly, the 757. And I'm going to be sad when they discontinue this plane, they retire them. And I'm glad United Airlines still flying them. And Delta and United is the two outfit that I know that still flies the 75. So with that said, let's lower some of this crazy sound that I'm hearing here. Okay. All right. Let's go inside. Here we are. Here we have all the passengers waiting inside for them to board. And let's lower the music. All right. Okay, what the hell was that? Okay, here we go. Music is lowered. So now what we got to do, we got to get our checklist together here. Give me a second here. You know, I got to do my checklist. Okay. Again, every tab. Charts. Okay, so we got 757, 757. There it is. All right, we're gonna do. We have the pre-flight checklist that we gotta do. So before we do any of that stuff, let's call some items for the plane here: the chucks on, LSU, GPU, and loader. Then we're gonna go to airplane. So we're gonna open up this door, that, and that. Oh no, we're gonna close this, open this one. This is where the gate is at. Okay. And let's go back to there, go to charts. So we are okay, hold on, we gotta allow this thing here. All right, okay, it's good. So we're gonna go KSFO. Hold on a second, did I KSFO? What the hell? Why? Thing keep going down as I type it. All right, here it is. So we are let's go ahead and get our flight plan together here. Send brief navigraph. Okay, 752. Bring that over. So we got that good. So we're looking at let's bring DU up. Bring this guy over here. So unload the plan, import from SimBrief. There it is. Okay, and here's our plan. So we're coming out of San Francisco. We're doing 01 left departure. Coming out of there. I always like doing this route because I fly all over the place, right? But you do a different route that give you different perspective as you're flying out. So we're gonna leave to California, go over Nevada, then Utah, okay, and then over the Rockies into Denver. Should be a nice flight, all right? And then so our weather here, 311. So fuel class of 900, 2800, 3500. Altimeter is 3006. Okay, we got that. 3006 is set. So let's look at what the ATIS is. ATIS for real world is Bravo. 01 left departure. Vatsim is not on, so we're gonna be using that. So it's all good. All right, let's go ahead and look at the flight plan. So we're gonna be at 370 you know, K-Course is our alternate, which is not far. That's Colorado Springs, and that's what that is. And then we got the fuel, got everything that we need, and this is the alternate if we have to go there. And this is what our actual route. And I need to make sure this is on NiPod. So let's go ahead and bring NiPod up. NiPod, where you at? There you are. So the route. Okay, we're gonna copy that. Timer. So for those guys coming in, you'll see get the right route in there. Okay, here it is. Update that. Go back over here. Update you as well. Okay, that's updated. And then we are in the 7.5 today. 5 factor 7.5. B757-200. Okay, cool. Update. Okay, so that's all taken care of. So we see the route. So we're doing 01 left. Let's do that. So now we can go back over here. So trunking to. Let's look for that. All right, arrival, approach, airport. We might as well take this one. Airport information. Okay, and then departure. Trunking to. Here it is. All right, so this is what we need. So we'll close that for now, and you. All right, so we're in checklist. Circuit breaker and engine equipment on this bird. We're gonna pretend that we check them. All right. Okay, and oxygen. I think I should be able to test it 100%. Yes, sir. Cool. Okay, where's the other one on the other side? I guess it's just on this side, huh? That's interesting. Okay. All right, cool. And so we're gonna put RS. We're gonna do first. Battery can come on. Standby power can come on. External power can come on. Door damper, and then we're gonna do the nav. Okay. Emergency light, limiters, window heats. Get our position light on, and bus ties, utility bus. Okay, cool. Let's get the flight deck on. All these things gonna go to auto. Firmware left and right. Packs, so they don't scream at me. Oh, he's high back there, Captain. All right, auto. We're gonna put this on the diamond right there. All right, so it's all auto rate. For the landing, we'll change that. All right, so this is everything here. So hydraulic panel is set. Air conditioning pressure set on auto. Window heats on. Flight instrument heading and altitude right now 0 10,000. That's where they're at right now. Throttle is closed and fuel control switch is cut off, and gear pins removed. We're going to pretend that remove and parking brake is set. All right, cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of some things here. All right, so the next will be before start. That's what we'll do. So now let's go ahead and get going with this. FMC. Oh man, nav data out of date. Crap, I forgot to do this because I haven't been flying this bird. Damn it. All right, it's all good. KSFO. I forgot about it. All right, go to route, and it's gonna be KSFO KDEN. All right, cool. Clear that. And the flight number is going to be, this is a real world flight. You guys can check it out. Your United Airlines 2076 landed already in Denver because that was this morning. UAL 2076. We got to see what gate, I didn't even see what gate they park over here. So I kind of just get the random United gate, but we got to make sure we go to that gate of that destination over there. Activate, execute. All right. So here's our plan here. So we're going to do 01 left. So departure 01 left. And it's going to be trunking 2. And Syra is the transition. I hope I said that right. Execute that. Go back to index. Approach is going to be 3-4 right for now. That can always change. Okay, do the Psyche 4 approach into Denver. All right, transition is going to be bumpy. 3-4 right for now. Yeah, 3-4 right is very interesting. That's that runway that have that. It's like a steep approach. It's like you go over some stuff before you land. It's a long runway now. Don't get it twisted. All right, so let's here go. All right, bumpity bump. Here it is. Put that in there. Execute that. Keep going. And then here's another one. Execute. I think there might be. Oh, it's a straight in approach. Okay, I like that. All right. Cool. Flight plan is done. So let's take a look at our performance numbers to sim brief. Okay, so we're doing 01 left. Calculate. So we're gonna have flight 15. Oh, because 01 left. 01 left is not that long, so it's gonna be flight 15 and take off 1 and 44. All right, that's what it's gonna be. So okay, let's go ahead and put you away for now. For RTO, put that in, on in. Let's come back to the chat. Say hello. Yo, Break Taylor, what's up? AHD currently flying my first flight in the. Ooh, wow, yeah, you have me clapping, man. He got to you that fast. Oh my God, Marco is the best, bro. Marco is the best. Oh my goodness, congrats, man. This is the kind of good news I want to have, bro. Enjoy your flight in the ERJ. Marco and X-Craft are the best. They just like, you get a winner, send the info, boom, they get your stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Big up, Marco. Big up, man. All right, so let's go ahead and man, you got me all distracted, though. You know, give me that good news. All right, so the flight plan is done. So next thing we got to do is load the plane. All right, we're gonna come back over here, go operation ground. Okay, so how many? Okay, I need to bring this up in here because we got to see the packs that we have. Man, you got me all excited. 170. I think that might work. 170. Yep, that's a full flight. That's a full flight. And cargo weight 0. It's always 0, man. And our fuel weight. Oh, come on. 23.0. So it's 23,000 pounds. And our zero fuel should be 166 right there. Then we're going to optimize that. So we're good. No optimization needed. All right, cool. So now the next thing we got to do is load the plane. Oh, what? What the doors were open? Oh, I gotta open this one. It recognized only this one. Okay, whatever, man. Okay. Oh man. No fuel. Oh crap. Yeah, you gotta load the fuel. All right, there we go. So I really didn't have to open the other one. All right, so it's been loaded. In the meantime, let's go ahead and hit get the fuel pump on as it's loading. Then we can fire the APU. Okay, position light and beacon can come on. All right, this music can go bye-bye. All right, it should be good there. So APU gens come on. Left and right can come on. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm telling you, man, Marco is the man, bro. He's the man. One of the best businessmen in X-Plane. I'm gonna tell you that much. No disrespect to no one else, but Marco is on it. You guys have to take a page out of Marco, man, when it comes to advertising his jets. All right, and then he give you some real hell of a product too. All right, plane is loaded. So we're gonna go back to there, close everything, go to ground. This is gonna be removed, this can be removed, this can be removed, this can be removed for now. So let's go ahead and come pop up here and let that go. And we're gonna go back to here, back to ground, and remove that and check brakes on so trucks can go away. Yeah, I can't wait to hear those Rolls Royce engine blasting out of here. Yep, things looks good. So we're gonna remove some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, let's make sure. Let's go to Swift client. You know, I'm gonna give excuse me guys. All right, we are back. So main on auto. So let's go ahead and do the performance numbers here. All right, reserve. What we got for reserve? Reserve, we got 6.3. That's a 6.3. This mouse is really wigging. Oh. Okay, and then we're gonna be at 370. And cost index is 11. And win is 262 at 65. 262. 65. All right, take off. Open source. Did you pass your test, man? You took the test? Hey, if you can jump on, you should jump on. All right, let's see what my so I got flap 15, the thrust D-rate is takeoff 1, and we got 44. So let's go ahead and do the takeoff 1 right here. So takeoff 1, and then that's what we got down here. And then it's going to be 44 temperature. And it should appear there too. There you go. And it's flat 15. All right. And our CG. Okay, our CG. There it is. And let's see what so we got 123, 129, 136. Yeah, that looks about right. $136, so we are good. And let's we're not gonna put that away yet. Let's see what's our altimeter here again. Is 3006. All right, 3006. Okay, there it is. And we want to put that on the other side as well. All right, perfect. And then we're going to do the takeoff. There it is. And we're going to do the same thing. Let's change 3006 over here. All right, and then the takeoff. All right, so our takeoff speed is set. So now let's come back down here. So you got 136 goes up here. We got that. FD comes on both sides. All right, we're gonna leave this at 10,000 feet, and we're gonna LNAV VNAV, and our heading is we set that in 3039, and okay, and our trim 3.9. So that's 4 right here. So it should be right there, 3.9. All right, that is set. Okay, let's go ahead and pull you back. Okay, why is this not moving? Maybe it's something that I'm not doing with this. Why it doesn't work? All right, I'm not worrying about it. All right, let's go to sound. We'll bring this down once we start the engine. Okay, we have to reconnect. Vatsim ultimate token, man, what the hell? All right, Let's connect again, see if we have that same problem. Yeah, the request for call sign is already taken. Are you serious? Oh. Somebody took the call sign. All right. We're going to change it to our own call sign, but unfortunately, we can't use the actual call sign. Wow. Somebody's already doing that flight. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm not the only one who's trying to do the flights, I guess. So can't be mad. First come, first serve, right? Well, you know, anyway, you guys know it's a real world flight, so I'm all good. All right. So let's go ahead and reconnect under 617. And there's somebody that uses 617 a lot too. All right, so we got so it's going to be squawk is going to be 0630. Zero 0630 is our squawk. All right, CTAF. Let me see. I don't think nobody's here. All right, ATC. Listeners, let me close this thing on. Okay, so let's get the CTAF frequency for here. I should know this by heart. As many times that I fly out of here. KSFO. $12500. Okay, so we're going to have this 1 to 2.8. No, why I can't do this? Okay, I'm rolling this, and why you have to roll? All right, cool. Okay, so we are good there from that perspective. All right. Okay, before I start, checklist, fuel quantity. We have 23,000 pounds of fuel. We burned a little bit already. Windows are locked, seatbelt signs are on, and doors, lights are out. MCP, we're on MCP. We have 136.39 and 10,000 feet. Takeoff thrust is going to be at 44 Celsius. Okay, and VR, we got V1 123, VR 129, and V2 136. And CDU pre-flight complete. Trim is set to 3.9. Verify that, and then taxi and takeoff briefing complete. And then contact light is on, which we already done. Okay, so we will be pushing back in the alley. Let's see here where we at. And first of all, let me hold on a second. Echo 10 uniform. Okay. San Francisco traffic. United 617, we pushing back in the alley at Echo 10 Uniform, San Francisco. Better push back. We really should be moving to 78, which is what they would kind of tell you to do right there. So open source here, you remember, brother, result will be take 6 to 8 weeks, but I will let you know. All right, cool. Yo, pilot Gabe, don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Okay, aircraft, this will be a 3-person wireless headset push.
And by the way, we're flying real time. All right, it's going to lift the plane in a minute here.
Copy, A's off, door lights out, bypass pin is in, parking brake set, walk around complete, bin doors and access panels secure, safety zone is clear.
All right, so let's go ahead and release that.
Copy, parking brake release, clear start both engines.
Okay, starting engine number 2. So before start, so we get that. We already spoke about that. That is done. So we're going to start engine number 2. All right, 25. We'll give it some fuel. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. All right, we're going to start that again. All right, that's off. Let's start with the engine 1. We'll come back to that one. All right, engine 1 start. All right, it's 25, fuel. All right, let's try number 2 again. It's fine. All right, flap 15. It's going to be
Okay, tail
1,
connected with bypass pin removed.
5,
Have a good
and
one, guys.
15. All right, thank you. No, this me. Thanks. Okay, cool. All right, flight control check. Let's do that. All right, right, left, move back, forward. Left rudder, right rudder. Welcome check is done. All right, flap 15 is set. All right, after start checklist, probe heat on, anti-ice is required, isolation valve off, fuel pump control valve run and lock, flight deck doors. Is that close? It's gonna be on D9. D9. And after start checklist complete, before taxi checklist, recall, check, flight control check. We already, well, no, yeah, we've done that. Flight control check, and flaps are set to 15. Auto brake RTO. Speed brake lever down and detent right here, and ground equipment clear. Before taxi checklist done. The next will be before takeoff checklist. So we're going to taxi via Alpha, Mike 1. San Francisco traffic, United 672, we tracking via Alpha, Mike 140 left departure, San Francisco. Yo, D-Champ, what's up? Clear left, clear right. Man, you think the graphics are nice? Wait until I get my new system, bro. I can't wait. Open source. I'm running XP Enhancement Pro, and I've been enjoying it a lot. So I run it in this copy of XP, which is eventually it's going to be the copy that I run. And then right now I'm using Google Map for the ortho, and I think Google just kind of looked more natural than Bing. Okay. Yeah, let me lower that because you guys can't hear nothing. The accommodation, yeah, it's the map enhancement is like, bro. That's, you know, that's to me, that's a must have. That's a must have, bro. If somebody's coming to X-Fin, that's what I recommend. Map enhancement. It's easy to install. So wait a minute. That's mic 1. That's mic 2. So right here. It's a must-have. Go ahead and start the clock. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna take it a little bit over here. Trying to get as much runway as possible. Yep. This is a shorter runway, and we need every inch that we can get. And oh, by the way, that's Sam Haven doing all this stuff right here. Just in case you see somebody's San Francisco probably look different. I'm running Sam Haven. Okay, let's get our lights so we can come on. Notice we can stay on. Yeah, everything looks good up here. Okay, before takeoff checklist. Takeoff briefing reviewed. Cabin is secure. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Autopilot arms. Okay, so we're good. Now somebody was coming in. Let me see where they at. Let me see where they at because I don't want to see how far are they. Oh, there's something going in Ontario right now. Wow. Okay. Oh, I think that's him. So he's far away. All right, we can take off. Oh, there he is. Nope. United 617 line run 01 for departure, waiting for arrival traffic on to it, right? United 617. That's a Skywest. I'm gonna roll out, man. Come on, hurry up. Central traffic, United 617, departing 01 left, and trucking to departure, San Francisco. All right, there you go. I don't know what the thing was doing. Thank you. Cross check, plot a hole. V1, V2, rotate.
Don't sink.
Why you always do that over here? How's very calm? You're up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Landing gears up and no lights. Flaps are up. Altimeter set on both sides. Oh, I forgot my Vatsim tab. All right, passing 10,000 feet. All right, let's get our lights. You can tell this is my ortho over here. This is Google from Map Enhancement. Okay, sync the heading 6-4. All right, altimeter go to standard. All right, same thing for the other side.
got the reasons. That's all that matters.
I gotta find a way.
They're either divorced, they have no parents, or it's different back here. There's no way.
Look at the quality of the auto from Google down there. That looks good. That looks good. So I'm just gonna be rocking the Google from now on. Yeah, that looks really good. So I'm probably gonna remove some of my auto that I have for those places I fly to, so everything can kind of match. You know, save me some disk space. What's up, Rich? All right, we need to go to, man, I hate to go away from this view. I've been enjoying it so much. Now, we need to change to 1 to 2.8. Let's go back. Let's go back, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. We will shortly begin our in-flight service. We offer a variety of complimentary beverages and snacks. For your information, we are currently cruising en route to Denver International, with a remaining flight time of approximately 2 hours 24 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the service. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. We are currently cruising at 37,000 feet. We are on schedule for an on-time arrival into Denver International at approximately 18:25. The weather in Denver International looks good, with broken clouds. We'll update you again before we begin our descent. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful flight. Beautiful flight, man. Real time. The sun is behind us. 7.5 doing his thing. Yo, what's up, Jackson? Good to see you. I hope you guys are enjoying this flight as much as I am. Yo, what's up, Andy boys? Good evening. Good evening, friend. My friend, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping by, checking us out. I know our boy XP gonna start in a minute here. Clear TriStar 101 next time. TriStar 101. Are you talking about the MD-11 or the 727? Which one? Andy, you gonna fly up to Portland with XP? That's a nice and short, sweet flight. Benny. What's up, Benny? I have a question for you. Why do you stop explaining the scenery pop-up notification if it keeps stopping when my flying and sometimes see? Oh, okay. You can do that, but the thing is, usually you do that if something goes wrong, you want it to tell you what the hell is wrong. That's why you do it. But if you don't want that, Benny, you can go, let's see here. Okay, you know when you go in the aircraft menu, I think, wow, wait a minute, resume flight. There's a place that you do it there. So hold on a second. General. See right here? Here it is. Given cockpit texture warning. Like right here. Remove flying surface. Ask me what to do. It's all in here. Warn about missing scenery. See, I have mine unchecked. I have this check, show menu at SIMS in startup, but I didn't have that because I don't want this to pop up every time. So I'll make sure that's unchecked. So everything's pretty much here. Okay. So yeah. Hope that helps, Benny. Hope that helped, my friend. Anytime, bro. Hello, Micah. How you doing, man? You haven't been streaming lately, man. What's going on? I haven't seen you. I know life is busy sometime. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm loving this Google Map Auto, man. I'm loving it. I think I'm sticking to Google for map enhancement. You streamed last Monday, took a vacation on Friday, Sunday. Today was catch-up day for work. I'll be back Wednesday. All right, cool. Good to know, man. Sometimes you gotta take some time for yourself. You know what I mean? You and the wife, just get away from things. Good to see you back. Hopefully, I can give you guys a good landing into Denver. Denver's always a problem for me. So we're going to see what happened this time. So we got about 54 minutes airtime. Well, that's interesting. It's an hour and 2 minutes here. Oh, 54 minutes. There it is. Right in it. Another miles. Then it's 6. And a 3. All right, cool. Big up Super Mustang. Big up, bro. Now I'm in one of my favorite plane, the 7.5, with the Rolls Royce engine. I just think the Rolls Royce sound good, very refined. So, how you flew the ERG 145 last night, Greg? And how did you like it? Well, you know what? Never mind. I know you like it. One of the GOAT. Yes, sir. It is one of the GOAT, man. And I'm not gonna let nobody forget about that either. We not gonna let nobody forget about it. I think XP said, "Oh, hey, it's flying to San Francisco." No, man, I flew out of San Francisco, bro. Too many people to say hi to. Yeah, I heard. Cam was saying, "What's man? That's crazy. That had to be X-Craft." I mean, wow, man. Marco hit it out of the park, bro. He hit it out of the park. And you know he gave that giveaway already. The guy already have it and flying it right now. Just like that, man. He doesn't play. Send him the info. And I think, you know, they're ahead of us in time zone. So I think he had the plane this morning when he wakes up. I love how X been transitioning these clouds. As a matter of fact, I see the clouds on Vatsim radar too. We just go, yeah, we're going right across it because I planned the clouds, and now it's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, these clouds you see right there, that's actually on the Vatsim radar right now. Oh man, I think NoCal Center is on. So yeah, X gonna have ATC out of there. Yeah, we're sitting in that cloud. It's kind of like a real nice thin layer of clouds, and X-Men is doing his best to mimic that. Okay. Make sure this thing doesn't disconnect. Hold on. Okay. All right, we're leaving it. X-Men say, man, what are you doing, man? Why are you turning it, trying to leave these clouds, bro? You're moving out of it. Just in case somebody questioning these are actually clouds right now that I'm seeing on Vatsim radar. Yeah, he's good, man. He's one of the best developers out there, bro, in terms of customer service, talking to the community, talking to the streamers. Yeah, he's definitely in the probably top one. Probably top one, to be honest with you. He's probably top one, Greg. we're getting close based on that map that you guys are looking at. I hope you guys like that feature that I bring into the stream. The little map that's part of FlySyn tab overlay. That's the way, man. People like that, you're gonna get along with them. See, I haven't got a chance to when I get to meet him in person, because sometimes we've been communicating to email and stuff. It's gonna make a big difference. Definitely with Tolis. All right, let's see how we're looking. How we're looking. So let's go to program. Next. All right, let's go ahead and pull you. All right, until we get to bump. So now we're still over Utah. Okay. I'm sitting here talking on mute. Really? I don't know when I turn it off in the mute. So I was just going over the weather and the approach and where it's going to pop. So all that's all good. Hold on. I'm enjoying this, man. The colors on point. The moon sky color. The ground texture from Google Map. It's like, wow. I think I found a winner. Cloud is looking spicy. All right, let's do it. Let's show off that flyby turn. Oh, look at that color. Mm-hmm. There it is. You sync the heading. Hold on a second. I thought I pushed on the clock. I guess I didn't. Oh, well. Oh, well. Look at this. Bottom altitude is set. So let's look at descent. So pressure and low landing altitude is set. Seatbelt sign is on. And let's go ahead and hit recall. Let's check. And auto brake. Let's see what our auto brake gonna be. It's probably gonna be 1. Let's go to landing. Before right. Calculate. So it's going to be auto brake 1, flaps 30, 128, probably like 130. All right. So landing VF is gonna be 130. Minimum is gonna be 200. Push descent briefing complete. Oh. $9,000 to be honest. So we're gonna set it at 9,000. Okay, cool. That is all set. Ready to rock and roll. Yo, what's up, Andy? Yeah, I know, Andy. I know what you mean, bro. Super cool video, bros. What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. I did figure out how to say your name. I did figure it out. I did figure it out, bro. Yeah, Andy, I made my decision. I'm sticking with the Google Map option for map enhancement, Pro. It seems more, it looks more natural to me and more up to date. Real time, we're not going to change anything. Hopefully our frame behave, because remember, this is Denver after all. Yeah, they do. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. All right, we're not far from top of descent. Coming up. Oh, look at the moon. Wow. Look at the moon. All right, so we're gonna disable that map that you see down below as we get closer here. No need to have that on anymore. There you go. It'll take a minute before it goes away. Yeah. All right, let's go to this. Oh, nice. Didn't know that. All right, so let's go and announce our descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our descent into Denver International. Please return to your seats and ensure your seat belt is securely fastened.
Oh,
Please stow your tray tables and bring your seat back to the upright position. We ask that you turn off all large electronic devices and stow them at this time. We will be landing shortly.
Yeah, we got the drag on. All right, let's go ahead and make sure our ILS frequency is good. So descent, we're gonna go here, flaps 30. We're gonna do 130 for the landing. It's 128, basically, it's 129, but we're gonna do 130. So we're gonna do 30/130. Okay. And frequencies 111.10 and 353. Let's verify that over here. Yeah, we already had that on standby. We did the approach briefing already, 111.10, 353, and 200. So we good. And three, 5, 3. All right, cool. That's good. I think we need to line up things up a little bit. Okay, what is weather gonna look like here? META. Okay, so it's good. 41 minutes ago. 2980. Okay. All right, we need to put terrain on. All right, terrain is on. Okay, cool. This guy's above us, but 2,000 feet above. He's going up. All right, so let's go ahead and auto brake 1. right, let's go ahead and all right, let's look at okay, approach. You know, the next one's gonna be altimeters and everything. That would be what we do next. All right, we you know what? Music can go off. That's what I was trying to do. We're here with the sound. Control it here. And approach, let's do that. There it is, 130. Let's do the right side, the FO side. Okay, done. The altimeter is 2980. And as far as Vatsim is concerned, there's nobody in Denver, so we're good. If they come in the last minute, I'm logging off. Okay, I got it. Wow, look at that moon. Look at that. All right, 18,000 coming up. So we got frequency on, which is 124,300. All right, so we got you 2980. All right, go to the other side before it gives a yell at us. 2980. Okay, and then over here. Oh, good. Get the heading right. So what we're gonna do, what I do when I fly this plane, what I learned to do is I'm gonna leave the auto throttle on and land with it, kind of manage the landing. I tend to do much better that once I land, then I turn off the auto throttle because let the plane manage it. It does well with that. You can't do that with the Zebra or the 738, but you could do that with this plane because you don't want to land too fast and end up floating it and land under speed and up, smashing it. Now the VNAV is doing a really excellent job in terms of the altitude restriction here. So we're gonna go ahead and config early. Okay, I'm gonna put our wing lights on. Let's make sure that everything is on. Aviation flashlight. Yep, everything's on. We're gonna keep to 236. All right, flaps one, bring out the thing here. 220. All right, localizer is alive. So we're gonna go to 210. All right. Okay, approach briefing. Altimeter set on both sides, average set. Landing cabin secure. Speed brake. Let's arm you. Speed brake is armed. We're gonna arm the localizer in a minute and arm their approach. Lot 15. All right, we got the localizer. It's lining stuff up. Okay. Arm the glass look. Denver traffic, United 617. We are establishing localizer 34 right. We are 11 miles out. We're gonna try, Greg. We're gonna try. Up is a glide. Speed 130. All right, let's drop our gears, get some drag. All right, approach. Landing gears down. It's auto brake. Arm. Flaps 30. All right. Denver traffic, 9617. We are 9 miles out, 34 right, Denver. Okay, approach briefing complete. And they hit that like buttons, guys. Let's make it 30. Frames seem to be sending pretty good. Check. All right, let's go ahead and take it. Remember, autopilot stays on.
Terrain.
Yep, I knew this was going to be screaming.
Terrain.
Yeah, shut up. There's no terrain.
Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
.362, good landing. Good, but an early flare. Okay. What was the float? 5.1 second. I'll take that. Okay, we're gonna turn right here. I think that's Foxtrot. All right, let's clean everything up. Auto brake can come off. You off. Come on. Off. Those you can come on. The wing can come off. This can come off. All right, let's pull up U. So we got off at Foxtrot 8, like we said, and we're going to take Foxtrot to Golf and Bravo Charlie. Denver traffic, United 617 on Foxtrot to Golf Bravo Charlie for our gate Denver. Okay, after landing checklist, anti-ice is required, APU is required, auto brakes off, speed brake down, flaps are up, and radiator are off. After landing checklist complete. Captain Lee. Yes, I do, Captain Lee. Send it over, man. Send it over, and then we'll stream it. Yes, I do. You pretty much determined my next stream, Captain Lee. Oh, here's somebody coming in. This was good stuff, man. I don't mind the landing at all. All right, cool. That would be a good, that's a good crowd. That's a good crowd, man. I love the sound of that Rolls-Royce engine. Look at this boy here, bring it down. Don't smash it. I think I got the center line. I think I did. Southwest, nice landing. Thanks, Super Video. We're gonna go Bravo Charlie. We don't want to go too fast now. Yeah, not too fast. Oh yeah, FedEx. Oh, yeah. See, you give me ideas, Captain Lee. You know, I like flying freighters. You know, like the 777. You give me ideas, and I think that's how I'm gonna go. Oh, here's another one coming in too. Thanks, Dan. All right, Bravo Charlie. Well, that should be the next exit here. So it's gonna be Bravo 22. So this is, we're gonna turn right here. All right, let's take a look at this. It has to be on that side here. All right, can we get the right gate? Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Look at the moon. Oh, Bravo 11. All right, so we up there. Because these are all the even numbers. 12. 18. 20. So it should be the next one. Yep, here it is, right there. It's this one. All right, get the light off. That can come off. So on. Bravo 22. There it is. We are here. Wait a minute. Oh, check this out. They got that plane inside that the gate. But we're going to be looking at that. My taxi was all right. I wasn't completely centered. Welcome to Denver. This conclude.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Denver International. The local time is 18:25. The current temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated with your seat belt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seat belt sign has been turned off. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings. On behalf of United and the entire crew, we thank you for flying with us and hope to see you again soon.
It is. So, and stop this, and then let's go and take a look. So let's refresh complete. All right. For whatever reason, the thing didn't come on. All right. And it was a 3 something. I don't know why this thing does that. We refresh it. Okay, whatever. We all saw the landing. So we're going to close that. And let's get a Vatsim and we can run our replay. Let's see what kind of frame do we getting at night. Not bad. 38, 37. For this airport, that's pretty damn good. All right. So we're going to close you. And we're going to bring up you. Replay. Oh, hold on. We gotta, because the light's not gonna come on. We gotta do it ourselves. Hold on. All right, everything's on. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looked like we got the center line. I hate when this does that. Yeah, I don't know. They have to do with some scenery does that. I can't stand that on the replay. Show me early flare. All right, let's look at this. Okay, Oh, almost bounced it. So center line, let's look at this again. I had a little too much on the flare too. That's why. Okay, let's look at this. We got the center line. I think almost bounced it. Let's see, let's take a look. And that should be a much nicer landing too. All right, hit the wheels. Nope, they didn't come off. They didn't come off. Yep, almost did. Almost did. Okay, let's go in from the back. Let's look at the back to make sure that's what I saw. All right, here's the touchdown. Touch and left a little bit, but his back was still on. Nice. Okay. I gotta put this thing outside of this thing, and I gotta turn these people off. He says, FedEx 757-200, should be nice. Yep. Oh yeah, I can't wait, man. You know, I have your XP11 kind, so it's nice to see the XP12. So definitely gonna be flying the 777 in and out of there. I don't know how this was. Anyway. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what that was. That's a stick shaker for something happened during replay. It's like a steak shaker, really, man. And there was no float in this at all, which I'm happy about. In the zone, center line, but that landing weight could have been, definitely should have been better than 3 some. Scrabbing some. Yeah, once I get my new rudder pedal, things gonna stay straight. I can guarantee you that. All right. Well, this was a good flight. Great flight, as a matter of fact. So just want to thank you guys. And what I like the most is the fact that there was a constant people in the stream that was watching me stream. And the average of that has gone up considerably in the last month. And it shows in the stream. When you have 30 plus people watching you, that thing used to be the case. I appreciate you guys liking the content that I bring to you. I'm gonna keep bringing them, and I hope you keep enjoying them. With that said, I want to thank a few people here. I want to thank the audience that didn't say nothing, that was sitting there in the background watching. Come back again next time I stream, and we'll always show you a good stream. And definitely that. Captain Lee, thanks for stopping by. And I'll wait for your DM on the pre-release for Andy. And so we can showcase to this audience, and give him some good stuff. And Dan, thanks for, for being here. Thanks, Captain Lee. Super cool guy. Thanks for being here. And Super Mustang, we'll talk, man. Thanks for being here. Andy Ivy, thanks for being here as always to support. Appreciate you. And Micah, welcome back, bro. Give me a second, guys. And Micah, welcome back, bro. I hope you had a good vacation. Benny, hope I was helpful. Leopard, thanks for stopping by. Andy Boyce, I'll see you next stream for that approach. I'm going to hear you up. Jackson, Which S, Open Source VR, everybody, appreciate you all. So with that said, let's do this last thing here. so I can jump on an XP so I can watch him land in Portland. Then say, you're welcome, man. Looking forward for watching you fly more. Hey, I'm looking forward, for flying for you guys, bro. I appreciate your support. We have a lot of good stuff in store, man. A lot of good flights. I'm gonna see if I can sneak a semi long haul from Russia to it's a freight flight from Russia to Frankfurt. I'm looking at it. It's about 8 hours, so we can see if we can sneak that one in. Maybe sneak it in Friday. And you know what it's gonna be? You know it's gonna be the 777. They did it in MD-11, but I want to do it in the 777. Yeah, that 75, man, I tell you. Look at the shock absorbers, how when I put on the brakes, how the plane react according to the strength of the pressure of the brakes that I'm putting on. That's fly factor and that's X-plane. Oh, that'd be nice, man. Can't wait for you to get that so you can have some fun too. So you can have some fun too, bro. You're gonna be flying a lot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I mean, that moon, man. Look at that. Don't pay attention to that. Oh, you gonna do that, bro? Yeah, it's. I think that has something to do with the replay. Hold on a second. We're gonna have to hear it again because I gotta turn these lights off. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's what that has to do with. Okay, why we still got? Okay, all right, whatever. We're not gonna go outside. Listen to that again. No, don't do that, man. The job pay for the stuff that you're doing. The job pay for what you want to do, man. So you don't want to do that. Just do it on your off day, okay? And I know you're playing too. I know you're kidding. So I'm not taking that seriously. Yeah, but you know what? You have to work to make the money to buy the stuff that you want. So yeah.